Hey everyone, Wanderer here. Welcome back to Skyrim. So, I am in the charming town of Winterhold. I'm looking for someone who can help me with this Daedric quest. If we go into here and look for this quest, if I can find it, find the Elven Mage from Aranea's Visions in Winterhold. This is for, we're looking for an Elven man who can turn the brightest sun as black as night. Believes he's in Winterhold, so probably the College of Winterhold. I'm now a proper mage. I can cast pretty high-level restoration stuff, so they should admit me. And I can actually go into Winterhold now, I suppose.
Is there some way I can assist you?
May I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I want to... Yeah, I want to manipulate the energies of the body.
I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I think we both know I'll succeed here.
You know, I think you're right. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Alrighty. Yes, the good old NPC walks too slow, but running is too fast. That stuff, yeah. I wonder what Ilya will make of all this. Are you coming? Or did she bug out? Do I have to go back? No, she's coming. Just getting stuck on all my other companions. Sheesh. A little bit treacherous there, wouldn't you say? Someone might slip. Someone ought to really repair that. Hi there, Mr. Atronox. Oh, that just opened and then closed. Deposit book return. Oh, interesting. I can deposit books I've checked out. You must borrow... What does it say? You must borrow a book before you can return it. Okay, cool. There are books you can return and such. Oh, there's a nice... Very nice... map here. Halls of Elements, Diligence. What is Diligence? Is that healing? I have no idea what any of these mean. Whatever. Is she here? Yeah, I think we're here. Or no. Not yet, probably. I see a person over here, though. Hello there. Okay, then.
All right, then.
Ah, here we go. So we can have a directory here. This has got to be added by a mod, because Bethesda would not be this cool. Doesn't say... Well, no, it does for some of them. It says apprentice. Okay, it has instructors. So there's a alteration instructor here. Okay, I would like to... I don't even know what I want, honestly. I've been told that I can buy Daedric cards here. Alchemy instructor. I'm already a master alchemist, but maybe they'll have a quest for me. Did you catch up yet? Are you here?
I believe I've made
Here we
myself
go.
rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalnor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Ah, yes, yet another Thalmor prick.
Welcome to the college.
Right, I was told to come and see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
She walks at like a pretty reasonable speed. I'm very happy about this. Okay. Yes? Where are we going now?
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Well then, show me. Thank you. She keeps getting blocked by my followers.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
You guys just stay the hell out of the way. Lady's trying to walk. You're messing up the NPC scripting. Stupid followers. Running around like a bunch of stooges.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Don't want us to blow the place up, huh? Understandable.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Should really charge for entry, don't you think? Giving us a room and everything? I think that'd be reasonable to have an entrance fee.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
That cloak does look very warm. I kind of want one. IRL. I mean, not really. That'd be really weird looking. IRL. Looks warm, though.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Okie dokie. And listen to Tolfdir. Over here, yes, is where she was telling us to go. Tower of Winterhold.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
We've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Yes, I know ward spells.
Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Oh.
Hey, I should probably get that going. This is 134 per second. That's going to burn through my magicka like crazy. This is more reasonable, though.
There, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, but I don't have any mana. I'm not a mage, man. Okay, we gotta do like a restore magicka. And then magicka regen, maybe if I have one. I don't have any magicka regen. Okay, fortify restoration. This is a restoration spell, so... No, what the hell? Why did I use that? Resto, there we go, restoration. Fortify, restoration... Did I drop those? I might have. I think I dropped those off. Crap.
Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
This kind of blows me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the regen for this.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work.
Good job,
I think
Goldier.
This is an excellent start.
Good job,
If you want
Goldier.
to continue practicing with wards, please.
Way to take that.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Okay.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level destruction spells yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo.
You seem excited to be here.
Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
Ah, a thief, are you? Not surprising, I suppose, but being rather playing into your stereotype. Not everything is a competition, you know.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
You seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
So, why'd you become a student?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great.
Very well. Hey, some restoration guys.
Need something?
Need something.
Yes.
Good
Safe
day.
travels.
What can I do for you?
Okay, just a bunch of people casting resto spells, I guess. Very well. This is not stealing, right? It just says take. Okay.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them. Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely.
What is it you do here?
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
Does he often require advice?
Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Trusting of the elves, you say. I kind of doubt that, especially coming from the Thalmor, who want to rule all of Tamriel. Tell me more about the Thalmor.
Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Bullshit. Yeah, bullshit.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out. Got it? Huh? Good.
So you're a vendor.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
What's not allowed here?
Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds.
You mentioned that you're an elf who knows how to get things.
All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my quarters.
Forbidden things, perhaps? Forbidden stuff that most vendors would not have? Wonder what all that would entail. Forbidden magic. Forbidden alchemical ingredients. Maybe he'll have some Daedra hearts. We going? We going, my dude? There you go. Good job. No one sells those, and it's probably because they're, well, number one, Daedra are freaking hard to kill, and number two, because it's probably forbidden. That'd be nice. We can get that Daedra heart and then go back to that orc and get that quest done too. We're not being suspicious or anything. Suspiciously walking into this guy's quarters to do a illegal magic deal. Ah, this is... Oh, and I can actually find him by doing that. That's kind of cool. That's a nice addition by a mod, I'm sure. Zargo's quarters. Some fire salts. Alright. It's kind of nice. Where'd this guy go? Over here? Oh crap, where'd he go? Oh, he's going upstairs, okay. That's not... No, that's cold here. Where did Enthier go? There he is.
There are some experiments. Meet me in my quarters.
What, did you wait? Did I wait too long? Did I lose you and then I have to do it again?
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Okay, I better stick closer to him this time. It seems like I waited too long to talk to him, and he's like, well, whatever then. Okay, so this is his quarters.
If you ever need something, especially something... I hope you've got some coin.
I do. Question is, what have you got?
Let's just take a look then.
Okay, let's see. Random crappy staves, don't really care about. Random crappy stuff I don't care about here either. Girls I don't care too much about. Banished Daedric could come in handy. I'd probably want to kill them as opposed to banishing them so I can harvest their heart. Bunch of spell tomes. He has a lot of gold too. I suppose I can just like buy all these spell tomes. Well, I don't see any Daedra hearts here, my friend, which is what I was hoping for, gonna be honest. You have black soul gems, though, which is kind of nice. Take that, sure. And I'll take every spell tome that I don't... Well, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to sell you right now, though. I don't want to, like, blow through all of my gold. I want to get my gold back, and I don't have all my stuff on me right now to sell. I have to, like, run back and get a bunch of potions to sell or something. Maybe I'll hold off on that for now, then. Anything I really, really want that you have that I don't? A lot of stuff is just going to be way beyond my level, my ability to cast. Like, I'll just never be able to really use it, so I don't really care that much. I would want to look at maybe, like, any kind of restoration spells. No, he doesn't have anything of restoration spells. Okay, never mind, that's fine. Nothing I really need there, then.
Something you need, you miserable wretch.
Really? You call me a miserable wretch? Okay. Sure. I should bring a bunch of stuff up here to sell, though. I could just take all these things, huh? Like, they're not gonna get mad at me, are they? Ooh, Fortify Enchanting. Those are kind of rare. In fact, they're pretty much non-existent, so... That's kind of cool. Alrighty. So yeah, maybe like a magical quartermaster would be the place to go if there is such thing. Upper walkway. So this should be to the... where does this go? Oh, it goes to the other areas. Like an easy way to get to the other areas if you want to go there. I see. Or maybe not. Maybe... No, it does, yeah. Okay. Hall of Acumen... Scholar, erudite, I don't know what that means. Apprentice, alchemy instructor. Alchemy instructor might have some ingredients, maybe. Daedra heart ingredient would be nice. Perhaps several. That's all stealing. That is a handy way of being able to find people. Feels like I'm walking slower. Kind of weird. My whole character's kind of floaty right now. Pardon you, Ilya. Another fortify enchanting. So probably the only place you can get those because they're supposed to be removed from the game completely. I mean, they're still not that good. And these are particularly impressive. Would be great to go here immediately, though, and steal a whole bunch of stuff on a new game. Wow, it's a lot of... Oh, they're all bookcases. Interesting. No valuable stuff here, really. In terms of crafting or whatever. Don't really care that much then. Okay, lower level. This looks like someone who would be selling stuff. But there's no one here currently. It's like a bar, actually. Just checking for any fortify enchanting or blacksmith potions because I can't really make those. They're not... I mean, apparently you can make them. You have to do a lot of spell research to do it, and it seems like a pain in the ass, so... I don't know that I'll really worry about that too much. Nobody else here of note? Okay, back out we go. There should be one more area to the right of the entrance? Maybe? It's like a square, right? Maybe not. There's the entrance. So, yeah, there's no one over here. So it's just like 2 different wings we can go into then, yeah? No, 3 different wings. Hall of Diligence. Mirabella, Master... There's the original guy. Instructor offices, Master Wizards here. Okay, maybe we'll find a vendor of some type here. Supposed to go and do a quest over to a dig location too, which I remember that very, very vaguely. I remember it was a cool quest.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Is there an elven mage here that studies stars?
An elf that studies stars? Where did you hear about that?
Would you believe if I was given a vision?
No, I wouldn't. Why don't you head into town and get a drink at the Frozen Hearth? I hear old Nelagar still has a room there. He knows a lot of stories, that one.
Okay, well, that wasn't completely helpful, but I guess whatever, it's fine. So, where can I learn new spells?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Veralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
So, what's expected of me here?
There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way, we all benefit.
Okay, so the person I'm looking for is not here. Good, Mirabelle just has like a basic place here. If I wanted to learn restoration stuff, I should look for Colette. Who would probably be on the second floor, since she's an instructor after all. I suppose the instructors are happy enough to... they're happy enough to let people come here and learn because they're making lots of money from them in the form of training and such. So it behooves them to have people here staying for free, or even willing to provide food and such, as long as the people here are learning and buying their spells and training. Makes sense. What is this? I can't really use it to mark stuff. I could use the one map in the Jarl of Whiterun spot. His place. There's a map there. For Rhonda. You're the destruction person, yeah?
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
Any advice you'd give me about destruction spells?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Yes, obviously that makes sense. Okay, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
You sell actual spells as well as all this stuff too? Yes, books. Okay, I'll certainly want to bring some books or some money over here, or rather some stuff to trade over here. That way I'm not spending all of my hard-earned money. I just want to trade stuff to these people instead. Bring a whole bunch of potions or something with me. That would make sense. Okay, but I am looking for the restoration person. I would like to see if the restoration person can sell me a higher level heal aura. I don't know if I can, though. Well, let me see if I can find Colette's room at least. Ah, restoration office. 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Find Colette. Look for Colette. Okay. Probably is outside somewhere then, yes? Maybe in the main area. It'd be very useful to be able to do that, for sure. This the main area? No. I'm gonna go over to the main area, I think. Just directly across. What is down below here? Can we go down below? Oh yeah, just go down here. Okay. There's an enchanting bench down here with lots of ingredients. I could just take all this stuff, huh? All these nice ingredients. Can just take all this, no repercussions. Let's save first. I guess so. Thanks for the free ingredients. And, yeah, thanks for all the stuff. I'll just use it for enchanting and crafting stuff. Much appreciated. Nobody cares, then, yep, I'll just be taking all that. Enchanting spot. Ooh, place item into disenchantment font. What does this do? Bathing an item in the font will permanently remove its enchantment. This will only work on items you have enchanted yourself. Ah, so I can disenchant items here. That's gotta be mod added. It's pretty cool. I like that. I'll be having them. Ooh, fortify enchantment. Very good. Be saving those. Grand soul gem. Thank you very much. Ow! Is that literally so I can train up my firebolt defense? Huh. So I can literally train up my... This is for a different kind? What's this? Ice spike defense. Oh, so I can train up myself. And this is... Okay, please be a good neighbor. Do not spar with others while... Okay. I can spar with him and just do damage to him. This is very interesting. Quite useful. These gratis potions will be restocked twice a week. They are intended to be used during practice. Please do not hoard them to yourselves. Okay. Unless they're... Yeah, okay. None of them are really all that useful. I have better. The midden? The middle? Okay. Now who I'm looking for. Let's see if we can find her. Oh, different area, I guess. That was sudden.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
You take your work very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
Are there any research topics I could help you with?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. What more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Say no more. A magical ancient who apparently left writings all over Skyrim. Sounds like a fun hunt. This is a impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
What do you have for sale?
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Lots and lots of books. Conjure shelter, that'd be kind of a nice one, huh? Repels cold and rain for 24 hours. That's pretty damn cool. Emergency shelter. Okay, cool stuff. Not what I'm looking for, though.
All right, then.
Until next time.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would,
summoning.
Please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Summoning undead isn't frowned upon here?
By sure no. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
Are there many conjurers outside the college?
Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Falion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago.
Why'd he leave?
He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Hated having to answer to him. Falion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
Hjalmarch, okay. Interesting, I'll have to look for that. Can you teach me about conjuration?
I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
Already trained 5 times this level, okay. Not an Ellen, I suppose. What do you have for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Okay, Staff of Zombies, right. And we got some random stuff here. I have most of this already. I don't think I have... Oh, this is, all 3 resistances, huh? I don't think I've learned this one. Novice elemental resistances. So you can get all 3 of them on one spot, eh? I'll take that. Sure. Alrighty, that's cool. Letter from Phineas. Can you just buy this? Sure, that seems weird, but alright. Lots of bound stuff here. Soul Trap would be nice to have in case I'm, for whatever reason, don't have a soul. I don't have it otherwise, it would be nice. 60 seconds is nice too. Nothing else I really need here then.
Mm-hmm. You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Dangerous research must be a problem here.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
What is the purpose of the college?
Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
Can you tell me more about the college history?
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
Right, the whole war. But let's ask anyway. What happened in the last few hundred years?
The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
Oh, so he means this area specifically, not the realm as a whole. That's why the college is a bit run down and beat up in some spots? So what happened in the Great Collapse?
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
Can you tell me any more?
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
Very interesting.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's why the town is so bad. Circulating collection. So this is a proper library that we can borrow from. Can borrow books from. You're the librarian, yeah?
Yes?
I can study. If you were arrested, your studying would be more effective. Okay. Okay, so I don't find a specific book. Wow, so I can find a very specific book here, huh? There's like every book known to mankind here, pretty much, and I can just read them all. Do I have to pay for these? I think I have to pay for them. But I can just buy them all, pretty much. So I can buy any book I haven't read and get the skill points from it. It's very useful. I might wait until I'm higher level on some of those things to cap out some levels, because you get half a level per. Samoth, Phineas, Goldier, Solas.
Yes? I'll take my leave then.
Where the heck is Colette?
Do I look like I'm here to hold your hand? Go bother someone else, apprentice.
Where is Colette?
Yes, Sarah?
Maybe she moved. Private collection. No admission for those below the rank of erudite. I see. Floor 6, Hall of the Archmage. Arcanum Library, Hall of Elements. Okay, highest level is the Hall of the Archmage. Tower rooftop. This is way higher than the other places, right? Yeah, quite a bit. There's a tree up here. Okay. I don't want to jump on top here because I don't want to fall off. It's not letting me jump up right away. I don't want to, like, press forward and jump and end up going, like, overshooting and just dying, falling to my death. That'd be very unfortunate. Okay, they're not here. I just want to get a higher level restoration aura thing if I can. But I don't know where Colette is. We'll try a different hall. Maybe the Hall of Countenance, the splash which we haven't looked yet. This looks like a vendor's... Well, this is his spot. That's not Colette. Apparently she's rather unpleasant to be around, too. Okay, so let's see here. We want to look for... This goes around this entire middle tower. We want to look for the Hall of Countenance, I think is the last place we haven't gone to. I've already been over there. Let's go to the Hall of Countenance and see if we can find them there. Wait, this is Othorn's quarters. What are you doing in this bed?
Good evening.
It's not your bed. More enchanting stuff that I can just take. Yeah, a bunch of stuff we can just take. That's handy. I'm not looking for stuff I can sell, just stuff I can use for enchanting purposes for myself, which is kind of nice, because, you know, vendors only have so much. And certain potions are nice, too. And I'll take all this stuff, sure. Another alchemy cabinet, thank you very much. Lots of good alchemy stuff. Ah, Colette. Is this you? There you are.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Yes, of course.
Good, good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
So you're treated badly because of your work?
Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Well, what do you have for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I want a better healing version. Let's see here. A better healing spell. Decreases magic resistances. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Arcane Ward, higher levels. Heal self. These are all like direct heals. Healing aura on self, but this is just rank 1. There might not be a better version. Ah, here we go. Powerful healing aura on self. Okay, let me look for aura then. Yes, we have powerful healing aura on self and on target. Yes, I shall take that. Wow, protects from almost all magical drain effects for 3,600 seconds. That's badass. Take both of those, thank you. I'll go back and get some stuff to sell to you to get my money back, because that's a lot. Cool, you have some nice stuff. Very useful. I can consume firewood to restore exposure. Interesting, so I can burn firewood to make myself warmer. That'd be an interesting way of leveling restoration, I suppose. Protection from poison on self and on target. That'd be nice, too. Well, so I could also just use Turn Undead over and over again to make an undead flee. And just keep casting it over and over again to level it. That'd be an interesting way of doing it. Cool, I like that. Thank you very much. I'll be back to sell you some stuff to get my money back. And training?
There's nothing more I can teach you.
Oh. Well, okay, I guess 75 is the highest you can go. Oh boy, we're hungry. Okay, getting kind of late. I suppose we can stay here for the night and sleep, and then be on our way in the morning. We gotta go back to our bed, which is in the primary spinning wheel. Oh, this is for making robes. In the primary area, I think. Is that here? Or somewhere else. I think it's the other room, other area. Anyway, I'm going to sleep here tonight, guys. And I'll go back probably. They have a lot of gold, so I'm going to bring some stuff here to sell and get all their gold. And then perhaps we'll embark. I'll have to go and stop by and talk to that guy about the Elven Mage thing that we're looking for as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the Hall of Elements, is this where we're supposed to go? Or is it somewhere else? It's somewhere else, isn't it? Yeah, it's not here. Our quarters are in the other building. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'll see you next time.